everyone, it's Sarah, No Support Workers. Tonight, I'm doing something solo. So we're going to talk about something solo that is really, it tickles my heartstrings. It means a lot to bring this to you. So I hope you don't mind. I've put it all together. So here it is. The most powerful choice in the disability care is who shows up. And so when we talk a bit about disability care, we always talk about plans, support plans, care plans, behavior plans. We talk about the policies around it. But there is one choice that matters more than all of that. And it's not written on any form. It's who shows up. So I have worked in the disability sector for a decade and a half across organizations, across all different systems. And again, two people can have the same funding, the same goals, the same plan, but live completely different lives to each other. The difference is not the paperwork. The difference is the person that shows up, who walks through their door. Because care is not delivered by systems, care is delivered by humans. And humans bring energy with them. They bring patience or they bring pressure. They bring curiosity or they bring control. They bring presence or they will bring the burnout with them. And the people receiving support, that's immediate, even if they cannot explain it. We like to believe that someone qualified enough, the rest will all just work itself out. But disability care isn't about a technical job. It's relations, it's emotional, it's deeply personal. Who shows up determines whether the person feels safe, whether they feel rushed, whether they feel listened to, whether they feel like a burden or a human being. I've seen some people thrive because the right person has showed up. Not perfect, not like a superhero or anything, just right. And I've seen people shut down, regress, or disengage, not because they didn't want support, because the wrong energy walked into that room and walked into their space. That's not a failure of a person with a disability. That's a failure of choice. We say choice and control are center to disability care, but too often choice stops at the provider, the type of services, the funding category. Rarely do we treat who shows up as the most critical decision of them all. And yet, that decision somehow shapes somebody's confidence, their independence, their trust, their sense of dignity every single day. The truth is uncomfortable. One wrong match can undo months of progress. One wrong match can unlock things no therapy can ever touch. And we don't talk about it enough because it forces us to look on how we recruit, how we roster, how we retain people. It forces us to admit that availability is not suitability. In disability care, we often reward people who say yes to everything, more shifts, more hours, more responsibility. But just because somebody can show up doesn't mean they should. And just because somebody is available doesn't mean that they align. Good care isn't about filling shifts. It's about protecting relationships. It's about recognizing that support workers isn't just providing help. They are shaping somebody's daily experience of the world. Who they are matters. How they listen matters. How they manage their own stress matters. Burnout doesn't just affect workers. It leaks. It leaks into tone, into body language, into patience, into presence. And people receiving care carry that weight, and often in silence. So when we ignore who shows up, we don't just risk a workforce well-being, it's a quality of life. Imagine if we treat every match the same seriousness as medication. Imagine if we said, this relationship matters, this choice matters, this person's personality, values, and energy matters just as much as their resume. Because they do. The most powerful choice in the disability care isn't in policy. It's made every day. Who we send, who we keep, who we move on, and who we listen to. Most importantly, who the people receiving support actually want in their space. If we truly care about dignity, if we truly care about choice, we would just stop treating people as interchangeable, because care is not interchangeable, and neither are the humans who deliver it. So next time we talk about improving disability care, let's start with the most powerful choice of them all. Not the plan, not the funding, but who shows up. Thank you.